What's up, guys? This is Elijah the Healer 333 coming back to you guys with another video. Happy to have you guys here with me again, checking out another one. Today, I definitely got a lot more channeled messages. I'm going to be a lot more realer than I've been in the past. Okay, I've been called to just say it how it is, right? Keep it real. All right, basically. We'll be going back to the Emperor, the Googled information I was able to pull up on that, and then we're gonna be able to kind of see how everything kind of, I guess, coexists together with what I channeled as well. And then I'm gonna be pulling 4 cards from the Pop Tarot deck and 2 cards from the Keanu Reeves deck, and I'll be pulling 2 cards from now on from the Tarot deck as well. I may pull 2 today. We'll see. We're gonna start this one off with one of my songs again. And then, like I said, I'll leave like some timestamps there if you guys want to push straight through to the reading as well, right? All right, 1 second here.
Let me think. Don't think. Feel.
Oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you think a lot, you think a lot. Oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you think a lot, you think a lot. Oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you think, oh, so you thought, 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 oh, so you think a lot, you think a lot. Oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you think a lot. Oh, so you thought you were as great. Your heart is fearful and fake. All the tears that you make, they drizzle down as you break. I break you down just for sake. How much you think you can take? The pressure is building up. I pressure you as you bluff. I measure you with the cup. Your integrity's not enough. Don't you ever think that you're tough. These aren't old rhymes, these are cold rhymes, and they're coming gold mines. There's a gold mine in my mind. Want me to reach out to you, but I can sense the doubt in you. You ghosted me last. A ghost from the past would tell you you're trash. I'm king, I'm the truest. A god like Anubis. I thought that you knew this. You thought and you blew it. Thought is reality. Yours is fatality. More for the child in me. Orphan the smile you see. In the mirror when you're looking, see it clearer, now you're shook. And I'm the one behind you cooking. I'm the one that's got you juking in this game that you're a rook in. Just a rookie. Oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you think a lot, you think a lot. Oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you think a lot, you think a lot. Oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you think you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you thought, oh, so you think a lot, you think a lot.
What was that? An exhibition? We need emotional content.
Welcome back, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the song. That song was So You Thought by Elijah.x, produced by Fio. And you can reach that song on my music channel, Elijah X777, if you want to. Okay. And my again, my rapper name is Elijah.x. I think I already told you all that. All right, guys. Now moving on to this this reading that we have today. Okay, I was able to go ahead and pull back up the Emperor. Okay, get the Google definition of this. All right, and then just some information that I channeled on my own as well. And kind of while I think at the same time I was reading about this, but I was even talking about this with another chosen one, and she agreed that we do have protection. There are those evil societies out there that don't want us to prosper, don't want us to live, right? But we're protected by these higher agencies, and we'll get into that as well, okay? Especially with this Emperor coming up, all right? All right, guys, so talking about the Emperor, okay? This is the Google definition. Yesterday I said he's a king that's been through wars. Look at he's been through rigorous challenges. You can see the scrapes on his face, cuts, right? So he's a king that actually fought wars, very powerful. All right, got that globe in his hand. Google didn't talk about this globe. So little things that we see, our human aspect brings another different aspect to the table than a AI robot, right? Nothing against robots. I love robots. All right. All right. So going forward with the Emperor, right? It's the fourth major arcana card in a traditional tarot deck. Okay. He is the father archetype of the tarot, representing structure, authority, and logic. If you're looking for a quick breakdown, right? So another thing that I thought about when I seen this guy is the guy that created the Matrix, the guy that you meet in the Matrix Reloaded, the guy with the white hair and all the different screens in his room. Okay, core meanings. The Emperor is all about establishing order out of chaos, while the Empress, the previous card, represents nurturing and creativity. The Emperor represents the rules and boundaries that allow the creativity to thrive. Authority and leadership, taking charge of a situation or being a mentor. Structure, creating systems, rules are a solid foundation. Protection, acting as a provider or a stable force for others. Okay. Logic over emotion, making decisions based on facts and strategic thinking rather than feelings. I didn't even read that part. That was the one part that I didn't read. So I think that's probably just for me. Maybe someone else out there has been struggling with your temper. People have been pissing you off, right? Stay logical. Okay. All right. The ram heads, right? These ram heads symbolize the zodiac sign Aries, representing determination and initiative. The armor. Okay. You can see armor right there on his arm. Suggests he is always ready for battle. His authority is earned and protected. He earned it through battles, guys. He didn't just sit back. He worked to get on that throne. He fought in these battles. That's what I said in my last reading with just by looking at it. The Ankh scepter. Okay, a symbol of life and his right to rule. He has a right because of what he's been through. Okay, so you may be able to relate to this. You've been through a lot of things in your life, and maybe people try to downplay it and make it seem like you don't deserve the things that you have in life. I can relate to that. All right, so if you can resonate, I understand. The mountains in the background. Remember I was saying he's up high. Represent his solid, unyielding nature and the height of his ambition. Okay. So we'll move on from there, guys. A lot of things, I called out even more things than AI did. So I may just stop Googling this stuff for you guys and just go off of my own psychic ability. Okay. From now on, I may just start going forward, picking up. Because if you saw in that last reading, the cards kept on sliding. Like Spirit wants me to pull more cards. It kept on doing this. The last one I just put back into place, but it kept on coming out, right? It was 2 last time. So I'm going to start pulling 2 from the Rider-Waite deck, 4 from the Pop Tarot, and 2 from the Keanu. And then every week I may pull more and more, right, as we go there. I don't know why I was called to start using this orange, the orange Sharpie, okay? But it matches with this Emperor, right? So the psychic stuff, okay? I was using this stuff in the morning, all right? So what I channeled with this card as well, because I've been thinking about this, like I said, protection from with higher agencies are protecting us, higher realms in the spirit world, and last but not least, the big man, God. Okay. So I always say that's all that matters, but we're blessed to have people looking out for us, right? Other people that stand with God. All right, these agencies, and there's good and bad everywhere, right? So we got somebody looking out for us. There's multiple people, multiple agencies, people you got help in the spirit realm, your ancestors, probably different warriors that have died, and they pick up on your warrior spirit, right? You have protection, right? And like I said, all that being said, last but not least, you have protection from God, all right? With all that other protection. This may be someone that's protecting us, guys. That's why I feel bad for saying some of the things that I think are MK Ultra things, because some of it I think some of these guys that show me things are actually protecting me. So it's like I really don't want to go too hard on them because I don't know if they're actually protecting me or if it's like some MK Ultra stuff, right? So that's why we're called to just kind of meditate in it right now, figure out where we are. Time for retrospection, and just meditate on it. Okay, pray and meditate, and be positive. Right, we have protection. All right, I'm gonna start pulling from these other decks. And since we took so long with the Rider-Waite, I'm gonna go ahead and just skip the Rider-Waite for today. The next time I come, I'll be pulling at least 2 from the Rider-Waite deck. Okay, unless it slides out after I do this. If one slides out, then I'll pull it. Okay. No. All right. Let's pull 4 from here. Okay, let me go ahead and mess with this real quick. This one slid out. I'm gonna take this one. This one slid out. Okay. There was confirmation. My refrigerator just had a weird noise. It doesn't really do that much. Unless it's like the middle of the night, it does it a lot. Middle of the night. I don't even know what I'm doing now. All right, should be pretty good. So pull 1, 2, 3 more. Okay. Instead of pulling it all together, today I'll pull them one by one. All right. We'll see what we get. Okay. Truce. Okay, that's our first card. All right. All right. Truce. First card, okay? So what I see right off the bat is a beautiful sunrise, okay? Obviously, the attractive lady enjoying her day, right? Clouds, right? It's that sunlight is pushing through the clouds, guys, okay? I also see a sword, okay? That means, to me, that calls for that protection again, okay? There's a sword behind her, all right? And then I'm obviously going to read as well, okay? But I think this is what's most profound on this card, okay? The sun is beaming through these clouds, okay? Beautiful shore, right? All right. And she's relaxing. She's very comfortable. She brought a pillow to the beach. You very rarely see that. Someone bringing a pillow to the beach, right? All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to focus on that one. I need to start going through these cards so I know what comes up. So some of these provocative cards won't throw me off and stuff, all right? This is really, right, I'm a man, right? It should be understandable. All right, guys. For the second one, we got the star upside down. So we need to be doing some alchemizing here, okay? We got stars, seeing stars exploding, okay? When stars explode, there's a scientific explanation for that, definition for that. For me, just hearing that phrase, a star is exploding, I'm hearing a star is born, okay? So, and let me read off this deck, I'm sorry. So, truths, right? Spending time alone or taking a break in a relationship, taking a vacation, a mental health day, or focusing on rest and self-care, experiencing anxiety about finances, okay? So I noticed with this one, even when it's upright, there's always some type of negative thing, but it's always like a little small thing, right? Everyone has a little bit of stress with their finances, right? Just let it go, right? Take a vacation, right? Have a good time, right? Even if you're not taking a vacation, take a vacation in your head to, meditate, right? Okay. Going off of this, all right, we're going to transmute this and then we're going to go back over and I'm going to tell you what I see again, okay? Right off the bat, I'm not even seeing anything bad. And now if I am wanting to start out trying to transmute this, explosion, right? Exploding, getting angry, right? Controlling that temper, right? Sometimes you need to let it out. Sometimes you need to go scream in a pillow, right? Go to the boxing gym and just start wailing on a bag. Go spar. Go somewhere where you won't get in trouble to hit someone, right? Now don't hit someone and trying to hurt them, right? Always get someone that's your own size or someone bigger. I like fighting people bigger than me. So when I hit them hard, I know I'm not going to hurt them, right? If I don't want to. All right. So going here, okay. The number 17 may be significant. I'm saying that, okay. The Night Star, harsh self-criticism. Okay, you may be someone that criticizes yourself harshly. Okay. Loss of hope and love, lack of drive, low enthusiasm, pessimism about your job, despair over your financial situation. So we're getting financial again, okay? So let that go, okay? We're transmuting this as we speak. That's how I do my card readings. I go ahead and transmute it. I'm gonna turn it over, flip it over upright, okay? You see a beautiful woman pouring out some water into an already fully filled lake, right? So that tells me that you need to pour more into what you're very talented in. Okay, pour more into what you're already thriving in. Okay. Now we're seeing these stars more profoundly, right? And they really look like they're exploding, right? A star is born. When you do this, you recreate yourself. Sometimes you have those slumps, right? Mental health slumps, depression, right? Even if it's not that deep, sometimes you're just feeling down, right? Pick yourself back up. Another thing I'm seeing with this is a little bit of some matrix. These designs right here, it's showing that it's kind of computerized. Okay, so that may resonate with you as well. Okay, a little bit pixelated. Maybe the matrix may be relevant here. Okay, with all this beauty in the background, she's not looking at it. It's pixelated. It's fake. That could also that could also resonate. Okay. She's not worried about that. She's focused on this water that she went and got probably from somewhere else and poured this water back into this lake. Okay, holy water, whatever it could be, right? I had a holy water from Jerusalem, all right? Yeah, you're a star is being born. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're pouring into, that's going to help you not be like this. Have it upside down. You're going to be here. You're going to be focused. You're going to be pouring that water into that lake, into your lake. Okay. The star. Okay. Healing from past emotional wounds. Positive outlook leads to career success, high hopes and aspirations, and aspirations at work. Achieving financial goals, staying inspired and motivated. Okay. So that's how we alchemize that. We just do it. Right. Nike sign. Just do it. Right. She's laying comfortably on her protection. Okay, right next to the protection with that sword and the emperor. Okay, she's chilling, not a worry in the world. She can close her eyes and just relax on that beach, right? Okay, pulling the third. So we got achievements upright. All right, you may be someone that's achieving a lot in your life. You may be someone that's very knowledgeable, very wise. You may be someone older. You don't have to be. You could have an old soul, right? What I see here is you're just chilling, and you've got other people doing work for you. Looks like maybe someone's doing doing taxes for you, or just working for that business. Okay. I'm starting to see this pixelation, which isn't on all the cards, obviously. Right, there's no pixelation back there. That's real comfortability, real beauty back there. Okay, on these two, there's pixelation, and there's the matrix back there, and they're not worried about it. Right, he's not worried about it. He's focused on what he's got going on. His worker may be stuck in the matrix. He's back there with in that pixelation. Okay, but you've got that watch. You may be someone that's very much into being punctual, about timing. You may have a lot of synchronicities. I'm going to be talking about a lot of synchronicity today, okay? You may be on timing with everything. Everything is just working out for you, right? Excuse me. Confirmation. Okay, so whoever's here, we got a collective. Everyone's in synchronicity. Everyone's in alignment. You may be seeing weird coincidences, right? Just let it happen. Let life happen. Let God work. Let God take the wheel, right? Like the Christians say, Jesus take the wheel. It really does work, okay? Yeah, you're a king, okay? You're a king or you're a queen. You've achieved a lot in life, and you're not going to let anyone tell you haven't. You're not going to let anyone shove other people's achievements in your face, or whatever, right? You be happy for them, right? But you're not going to let someone that's done nothing, just things like that, right? We're not going to go too deep into the karmics, right? But achievements, right? You've achieved a lot in life, right? So let's move on from this, okay? You're very successful, all right? But reading off of this, emotional security, professional success, strong reputation, reaching financial milestones, saving and investing wisely, supporting family, enjoying life's luxuries, okay? Right? That's exactly what this man is doing. He's chilling. When you have other people working for you and your money's making you money, you're doing something right. So especially if you're at that point in your life, definitely be proud of yourself. Okay, don't let anyone ever make you feel like you need more. You need to achieve more. Especially to you veterans out there. If I have any veterans watching, be proud of your career. No matter how short it was or if it didn't turn out right, you served the country, right? And then even if you're not a veteran and you've done a lot in this life, right? Everyone that's human, you've had challenges to get to where you are now. If you're here watching a tarot card reading, you've been through a lot. All right. Uh-oh. We got society again, y'all, upside down. So we've already alchemized this in a past video. Doing it again, just reading off of it, right? Obviously, it's explosion again, okay? So anger. This is what they want. They want to make us angry. Like I said, sometimes it's good to just get it out. On some of my past videos, I've just been screaming, cursing, right? Just letting it out. It's natural, okay? Like I said, there's healthy ways to do it. Scream into a pillow, meditate afterwards, okay? Go to a boxing gym. Go to a gym. Get a punching bag, right? Start hitting that. Key up when you hit it, bah, bah, right? Make some noise. That's gonna invigorate yourself. It's emotional support. It's spiritual, right? When I fight, it's spiritual. I always feel like the eye of the tiger, that's real. Like there's a tiger within me, and a nine-tailed fox. There's an animal within me that awakens, right? That's how you transmute that, okay? So you don't haul off and whoop somebody's ass because they've been trying you, and they're probably from a secret society somewhere that's been put on you to do this shit. And if not, it's spiritual. It's just a demon that's inside of them trying to provoke you, right? But let's transmute this again. Tension between family, okay? Community, again, and your love life. Fear of making a public commitment. Financial instability. Feeling burdened by the need to support family or loved ones. Okay, let's alchemize this. Like I said, do whatever you need to do to get that out. Okay, because after that, guess what it's going to become? A celebration. Okay, we all have this celebration coming. If you're in alignment, God's got that prize coming for us. And we already have a blessed life. So we need to be looking at this blessed life that we have and stop worrying about these fucking haters and these demons, demonic people that are possessed. Let them do what they do. Okay, pray for them. But pray for yourself, right? Because you're going through a lot, all right? Pray that God guides your next step, okay? All right, so once we transmute that, society becomes positive, right? Weddings, engagements, and public celebrations of love, enjoying office gatherings, providing financial support to loved ones, enjoying financial stability and comfort, okay? Again, relaxing, chilling, authority, kingsmanship, right? Focus, bliss. This looks like bliss right here to me. This looks like bliss, right? Bliss. Comfortable with the achievements that you've done in life. Proud of yourself. Okay? Let's place that there. All right, y'all. These Keanu readings will be a lot quicker. and shit in it. I know how people are, because I be watching tarot writings like that too. But I mean, there's some people that just literally start the reading with a card that they've been channeling on, and then they'll just do a whole 15-minute reading on just that one card. So if I'm called to do that, I'll do that sometimes, right? A reading is a reading. All right. So what we got? We're gonna pull 2 out of this one. All right. So try to connect, guys. It's plain as day. Try to connect a little bit more. If this is God, if this is other ones, right? Don't be too lost. And this is got me right there. Don't be too focused to forget to connect. Okay, I've been falling this way as well. Not cherishing relationships and things like that. And people that God had brought into my life and getting too lost in the bullshit. When God's handed me people to cherish and learn more about and all that, right? So I need to, I can resonate with that as well, but try to connect, right? Try to connect to God if this is God. Try to connect to others. I'm about to be talking about that on my channel readings that I got, okay? We got to keep our eyes out for other chosen ones. They're out there, okay? I'm starting to shake my leg right now. There's a lot of them out there. A lot of people are awakening. Okay, how you do that, you're going to be looking with your third eye. So we're going to move on from this because it's so plain as day. Try to connect. Even if you just put that together, try, connect, right? We got some candles here. Somebody might be into candles. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to be pulling from my channeled reading now, okay? Oops. Sorry, guys. I will be getting more furniture soon, so this will be a way better setup soon, y'all. Just got back from the VA today about it. So yeah, let me pull this out in the backwards. So we'll probably start out talking about the karmics a little bit, and then we'll move forward, all right? All right, you are their competition, okay? You are their competitive fuel. These karmics, these people that compete with you, right? Without you, they would really have nothing to compete for. They really wouldn't be as great as they think they are in their mind, or, you know, basically our fuel is God, right? God is our fuel. So we know we're never great as the man upstairs, right? So that's what keeps us pushing. They wonder what keeps us pushing, right? And that's God. But we're so stuck in their head that's all they're thinking about, right? So like I've said that in the past reading, that we become their God because they're so focused on us and how to throw us out of alignment and how to be assholes, right? That they lose themselves in the game. Okay, it's going on top of try to connect. Okay. Excuse me. Confirmation. So like I said, use your discernment, take what resonates. Everybody out there isn't competing with you. Everybody out there isn't doing this, okay, guys? So don't get lost in the sauce and thinking everybody out there is a messed up person, right? All right. Moving on from there, right? Like I said, we're going to start with some pretty heavy stuff, okay? I said I was going to be coming out a little bit more real, okay? We're all aligned. We're all the collective. We're all chosen ones. You've probably been through a lot, right? A lot of fucked up shit. Okay, your own family may have tried to take you out. Take what resonates. If you're not a chosen one, or if this hasn't happened to you, if it happened to you, it resonated in a different way. That's what happened, right? But you may be able to resonate with this. Okay, not everyone was involved. Okay, that tried to take you out, and these people that were in your family. Okay, but they are all stuck in the matrix. Okay, and illusions. So pray for them and love them from afar. All right, it's going on top of pop, right? Society, a little bit of achievements as well. Okay. You'll notice when someone's done you wrong. Okay, if you have discernment, you have the third eye. God's open your third eye. Things that you can look for. Okay, people can't look you in the eyes without revealing their demons to you. Demon or demons. Some people hold many demons. Right. That's a big teller right there. If someone can't look you in the eyes for a split second, they're more than likely a demon. Okay. A lot, and this is psychological as well. So people that aren't spiritual, I don't know why you're here unless you're trying to become more spiritual, but even you can relate to that if you're into psychology, right? Because it's all really, a lot of it is like 99%, right? Mental, right? But really spiritual, 99% mental / spiritual, right? Synchronicities, okay? 111 222 333 444. If you're not seeing this already, let go and let life happen. Let God happen. That's how you start seeing that stuff. And God will be giving you messages in that. People call these angel numbers, okay? Even scientists call these synchronicities. They're trying to figure out what this is. They can't explain it because they won't give in to God, the creation of God, okay? They want to be able to explain everything when God is the inexplainable. And he is the most explainable thing. It's so simple, right? He created everything from nothing. So just that, there it is. All right. Keep your third eye open for others like you. Okay. The awakened. Look them in the eyes. If they can't hold eye contact with you, more than likely they're not an awakened person. Now you do have a lot of very confident karmics too that will be able to look you in the eyes. So don't just use that, right? Use your discernment, use your third eye. Because they may have other tellers, right? How do they look? What faces are they making when they're looking you in the eye? What are they doing after they were looking you in the eye? Things like that. These are just psychological tells, right? Body language. This goes back to psychology as well, okay? But it's really spiritual. Don't look, observe. That's how you do that. Don't look for chosen ones, right? Observe. That's a third eye right there. Try to get my little art going for y'all. Okay. Keep it real, y'all. That's another way you're going to be able to find other chosen ones, and you're going to know who's not chosen. Keep it real. This is something that my cousin used to say that he had passed away not too long ago. He's just like, dude, just keep it real, bro. Like, cut the bullshit. He used to always say that. You may have psychic powers, okay? Don't doubt yourself. That's why I kind of nudge you guys to take what you see off from these cards as well. Because there's some tarot card readers, they'll be telling me all these different things, and I'll be seeing different stuff too on there, right? And then some tarot card readers tell you exactly what I said. Look for yourself and see. You may see some things on there as well. You may be a remote viewer. You may have powers that crucial, right? That great, or you can literally see different realms, different places on earth, right? I know I can see, when I meditate, I can see different realms, different universes. I never try to look around on this plane, right? When I tried to do manifestation a while back, I keep forgetting to tell y'all about this. I was trying to do some let me go ahead and finish this real quick. Smile, okay? That's the last channel message that I got. Smile. It really does help. Even when you meditate, smile. You'll start getting goosebumps, right? Start the meditation first for a while, right? If you're not there yet where you're not getting goosebumps yet when you meditate, just keep meditating, okay? But when you smile, you'll feel the presence of God, okay? Because God is love, God is light, okay? God makes you want to smile, right? All right, y'all. This is what I had for y'all today. Going back real quick, just talking about an experience that I had, okay? When I was trying to manifest a lottery ticket, actually. I'm not going to lie. I got a lottery ticket. I saw the number 123 on the top. It was 123 million, okay? So I prayed to God, like, hey, if this is for me, thank you so much. Thank you for giving these abilities of manifestation to me. And then I meditated, okay? And I tried to manifest it as well. Not really manifest it, but I just meditated and I felt the way I would feel when it happened, right? And I'm talking about one of the biggest Kundalini awakenings I've ever had. And as this thing was going over my head and the lottery ticket was going to be called that night, as this thing, you're feeling the Holy Spirit, right? Those goosebumps behind your neck when you pray, when you meditate. I had like one of the most profound feelings I've ever had when I did it, and a low flying. I don't know. I think it sounded like a helicopter for sure. It flew across the top of my house. Okay, and like in a suburb neighborhood, and that loving feeling and the bliss that I had was replaced with like torture, evil things, and it really screwed up my mind. So whoever had flew over me and did whatever type of black magic satanic shit that they did, they fucked up my meditation for a while. Like half of last year, I couldn't really even close my eyes for a while after that. But that helicopter or that whatever type of air man machine, it sounded like someone was flying it. It didn't sound like it was unmanned. But it flew super low across me as I was meditating, and at the peak of my Kundalini activation, they flew over me and replaced whatever I had, whatever, all that bliss with torture, with evil. And I couldn't meditate for like a whole 3 months after that. It took a lot to actually be able to actually close my eyes again and meditate and see beauty and see God, right? But that's what the devil wants. I don't know if they took that manifestation for me, because obviously I didn't win it. But I literally thought I won it before I had that meditation. And they flew over my head with that whatever type of air vehicle that was, right? But yeah, y'all, moving forward from there, right? So that if you can resonate with that, if someone's tried to take you off your grind, your deen, your bliss, your peace of mind, right? You will be getting it back if you haven't already. And if you do have it back, then you already know what's up, right? They can't keep us down for long. They can try that shit, but it only makes us that much stronger, because now I'm so much stronger with it where I'm remote viewing whatever I want. I can literally at will just go in and out of different realms when I close my eyes and meditate, right? So now they just fucked up, right? So they just made us stronger, right? The more resistance, the stronger you get. It's just like a gym, right? Same thing with your spirituality, okay? That's why you have to do hours and hours and years of meditation to get on this level. If you know what's up, you know what's up already. All right, y'all. So going back over this, okay? Right? The emperor, right? You're strong. You have authority. You're a king. You're a queen, right? You're relaxing. You're chilling on a beach with a pillow, right? That's how comfortable you are right now, okay? Loving your life. Excuse me, I'm trying to get this light. It's not gonna move. Loving your life, right? Enjoying the beauty of life, right? It's not this pixelation background, right? It's real. Trust it, all right? It's beauty back there. It's not this pixelation. Oops. Right. You can see those pixels that none of these people are worried about. But here on this one, she's closing her eyes, right? She's relaxing. She's enjoying her life, right? Pour into yourself. Keep pouring into yourself. You're already doing this, okay? And enjoy your achievements, right? Pat yourself on the back. Look back on your achievements sometimes and just say, hey, man, like, you did good. Tell your past self, hey, you did good. Thank you for placing me where I am now. Thank you for being the one that took the hit for me to be where I am, right? Your past self took those hits, right? Give him a pat on the back, right? All right, get ready to celebrate, okay? When you do these things, get ready to celebrate, okay? It's the law of nature. It's the law of life, the law of reality. See yourself as so, okay? Try to connect. Try. You don't do too much, right? He's not out here trying. He's got a little pen in his hand, and he's about to either paint something. I forget what movie this is from. Confirmation. So you might know what this movie's from. You may be pulling more information from these cards, guys, when you look at it than I am. But try, right? To me, this resonates right. Write something, right? Try to connect to your higher self. Try to connect to God. Try to connect to other chosen ones, right? And it's really not a try. When you flow in life and you're in alignment, it's going to happen, okay? I think that it just resonates as there are others out there, right? So don't just think that you can't connect with others, okay? There are others out there, and there are others that protect us, okay? We do have protection, higher agencies, higher realms, spiritual realms, and last but not least, God. All right, man. All right, y'all. I want to say I trust y'all. Okay, that came out. I trust y'all to do this. I trust that y'all are chosen, that y'all are the collective that I'm talking to. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. All right, keep doing what you're doing. Beautiful job. Okay, y'all have a blessed one. Thanks for y'all being here. Like and subscribe if it resonates.